you ever heard of the story of somebody who escaped prison only to get killed in a bar fight afterwards? No? Well, sit back and watch the magic fly. In the Gregg versus Georgia case. Before we hop into this, let's talk about how Gregg ended up in this situation. So Gregg had murdered two guys by the names of Fred Edward Simmons and Bob Durwood Moore. After those murders, he had gone on to rob them. Eventually, he was found and taken to court. What did the court rule? The court ruled that Gregg had been guilty of murder and armed robbery, onto which he had tried to tell the court that was cruel and unusual punishment. Well, the court indeed did not agree with this, and in a 7-2 decision, that punishment was justified. What happened afterwards? Well, he was sentenced to be put in prison, in which he and 3 other inmates had escaped. The first thing he did, which you should never do, was tell his wife. Well, the inmates had found out and murdered him in a bar fight. Afterwards, they had dumped his body 10 miles down the river, while the other inmates had been caught and returned. Well, they didn't escape like those few guys at Alcatraz, did they? And to sum it up, his full name was Troy Leon Gregg. He was convicted of robbery and murder, sentenced to death, and he said it was cruel and unusual punishment. The court denied it. He escaped prison to not die and ended up dying in a bar fight shortly afterwards.